Will you accept me as a monogamist? Is there a problem with that?
Robyn and Kody went on a fun adventure in this week's episode of Sister Wives, but things quickly took a turn when Robyn got in a scary accident. But Robyn got frustrated when Kody started raising his voice at her for the incident.
I think so.
Your neck's okay?
I was trying to avoid you.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've got brakes.
I know. Give me a second.
You better respect your horse.
I usually do.
I do not drive over these rocks ever.
Cody ran over and started yelling at me, which was funny, and I was like, dude.
I wasn't planning on it.
I saw you do it before. You did it just as crazy.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you kind of crazy driver.
Like, I just got hurt. I need, like, love and tenderness, not, hey, what are you doing?
Okay, I don't think anything's broken because you're not
give me a
screaming.
Second. My neck is hurting. I'm gonna definitely have some nice whiplash.
I didn't lose consciousness. I felt my head hit really hard, and I kind of was like, saw stars.
The two worked it out, then had a candid conversation on top of the hill about their relationship.
So you brought me here to say something?
Something cute. I love you, that's all. What did you want me to say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Want me to say something romantic? Do something romantic?
You used to.
I used to. Oh, man.
You just haven't been yourself lately.
You're right, I haven't been myself.
You haven't been yourself for a long time. Are you doing okay?
I don't know.
Then they started talking about when things started to change in their family.
All the goals I had, everything that, like the one family, the one home,
Yeah.
or even, worst case scenario, the cul-de-sac. I literally felt like the family was in the way of my goals because they didn't want the same things I wanted.
Okay, when you say that, it sounds really bad. You know that, right? Because it wasn't working out in the way that you wanted it to, you just kind of, like...
I think it was more than that. When the one home thing wasn't going to work, I just went, I don't really care.
I mean, I don't think you're the only one that changed.
I started noticing a really big change in him, but I think all of us were. There was less of this focus on the family, the group, the main part of the family, not the kids out there, and that's where they wanted to focus more on the kids that had moved away.
But when Robyn asked Kody if he could work things out with some of his exes, like Janelle, he snapped.
I think you could figure it out.
I know you're trying to do this again.
You just said a lot of weird things about relationships and the past, and you said a lot of strange things that I don't quite understand. Are you just bitter? Are you rewriting the past?
I don't want to blame you for me hanging on to Meri. I felt like I couldn't get out of that. And you were backing my conscience saying you can't leave.
I didn't say you can't leave. I didn't say you can't. I was like...
Did.
And I said you need to see if you can work it out with her.
I'm not blaming you. Okay, but I'm not at your behest. I'm not going to sit here and try and fix things with a marriage that will never work just because you think that we should or your belief in plural marriage.
Is Janelle interested?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. She's as bad as I was with Meri. Just kind of going, maybe this could work, but I don't really care if it does.
In the end, Kody told Robyn she needs to stop trying to bring the family back together.
What really matters is that just what happened. And I really need you to accept that. No, Robyn, stop. This has to end. You and I have the right to move on. Everybody else has.
But Robyn is still having a hard time adjusting to her new reality.
Will you accept me as a monogamist? Is there a problem with that?
I'm always going to stick with you. I'm just having an identity crisis.
Yes, I'll always stick with him and I love him. This is not what I wanted for my life.
I'm just sort of stuck.
Whatever I've done in these marriages, they're done. Whatever happened between me and them, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to fix it with Meri. I'm not going to try and fix it with Janelle anymore. She's done with me.
Meanwhile, Meri is continuing to look back at her time with Kody and remembering something he told her when they lived in Las Vegas.
One time he told me, this was right after we moved to Vegas, he said, "You have been really horrible to me for 20 years, so you're gonna have to wait at least that long for me to fix my relationship with you."
No.
When we had just moved to Vegas and we were living in the rentals is when he said this to me. "Listen, you've been hard to live with, you've been mean, and so now I am going to be this way to you and you're just gonna have to deal with it for 20 years.
Why would he say that to you?
But listen, joke's on him. I didn't last that long for
Damn
him
straight.
to,
Boom.
you know, I mean, it's like, really? Nah,
Why would he say that to you?
I don't know.
That is awful.
But in the end, Meri has no regrets.
I did everything that he asked of me. It felt to me that he was like, well, she's done everything and I'm still not interested. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, I guess I'll just ignore her.
We had hard beginnings, a hard middle, and a hard end.
I remember a lot of the bad things. I want to remember the good times.
We struggled, we had our differences, and we got divorced. I don't want to talk bad about Meri now.
And we're out.
Cut.
Okay. Those are mine.
Wow. Yeah, I double checked.
Those are his. I thought that if I was the best person that I could be, that it would be okay with him, and now he'd accept me. You know, it took me a while to be able to get to the place where it was okay and just be like, how I feel about myself is not negotiable with you. So whatever it is that you say to me or about me is irrelevant.
As for Christine, her wedding day to David is quickly approaching. The two arrived in Moab, Utah for their big day, and they couldn't stop gushing about how excited they are to embark on this new chapter in their lives.
We're getting married.
Yes, we are. Getting married.
Yes.
But certain people didn't get invited to their big day.
You know, as far as I know, Kody and Robyn are not coming. I don't know why they would. I wouldn't invite them. It would be very weird.
Kody, Robyn, and Meri are not invited. I only have to invite people that why? Why would I invite them? It's my ex and his wife and ex-sister wife. Why would we invite them on the day, the best day in our lives up until this point? Why would I invite them to come to this amazing celebration? Why? What? No one would do that.